Get ready, because what you're about to hear isn't theory, it isn't speculation. These are official spoilers for the future of the series, showing exactly where Tensei Slime is headed, and why Rimuru is about to reach a level of power that simply doesn't exist in other isekai. Let's begin. After evolving into a true demon lord, Rimuru continues to grow at an absurd rate. But what many people don't know is that, in the most recent volumes, he takes an even bigger step. Rimuru achieves the status of Lord of Wisdom, a being who directly approaches the logical structure of the world itself. This means that Rimuru is no longer just physically strong. He comes to understand the architecture of reality, being able to manipulate it at levels that seem literally like cheating. And this is only possible thanks to Raphael's evolution into Ciel, the supreme entity that manages his abilities. Ciel makes it clear. Rimuru is no longer the absolute master. She begins to act on her own, performs impossible calculations, rewrites abilities, and even creates magic that shouldn't exist. And the most terrifying part? Ciel can manipulate fate, probability, and even the workings of the soul. She sees the flow of possible futures and rearranges situations to ensure Rimuru's victory. In other words, Ciel is not an ability. She is a conscious cosmic force. This is one of the most brutal arcs ever written in the light novel. Rimuru finally takes a more aggressive stance. He goes to total war. And the reason is simple. The Eastern Empire threatens to destroy everything he has built. In this war, characters considered untouchable die, and others awaken new powers. Benimaru, Diablo, Cheyenne, and Testarossa have absurd moments, but nothing compares to Rimuru, who fights like a god walking on Earth. This arc exists for a reason. It sets the stage for the era of strategic Rimuru, where he stops reacting to events and starts dictating the fate of the world. Yuuki is confirmed as one of the greatest dangers in the Tensura multiverse. He's not just physically strong, his ability to manipulate people and events surpasses any classic antagonist. The big revelation is that Yuuki is also connected to forces outside the world, and his goals go far beyond dominating a country or gaining power. Yuuki wants to break the world system. Literally. And that makes Rimuru the only one capable of stopping him. The battle between the two is inevitable, and it will decide the fate not only of the world, but of the timeline itself. As Rimuru's abilities evolve, he discovers he can do something never seen in another isekai protagonist. Create a universe. Yes, that's right. With complete mastery over the laws of reality, Rimuru can generate an entire plane of existence, and even bring to it those people who have died and whom he wishes to reunite with. This ability is not merely symbolic. It becomes a central part of the final phase of the work. Rimuru is very close to achieving a state that many fans describe as omnipotent. It's no exaggeration, it's literally the path the novel charts for him. As we progress through the most recent volumes, it becomes clear that the work is approaching a grand climax. Rimuru prepares to face threats that no longer belong to his world. Ancient demon lords awaken their full power. The last secrets about Veldanava begin to be revealed. And the entire chessboard of the story is rearranged. The ultimate goal? To restore the cosmic balance that Veldanava left behind. Rimuru, unintentionally, is assuming the role of direct successor to the creator. That's right. He's becoming the new pillar of existence. What begins with a cute slime evolves into right arrow war between nations. Right arrow manipulation of destiny. Right arrow creation of universes. Right arrow conflict between superior intelligences. Right arrow fight against entities capable of destroying the very logic of reality. And at the center of it all is Rimuru, guided by Ciel, advancing to a level of power that surpasses any traditional isekai work. The story is no longer about a slime that got strong. Now it's about a being who is about to surpass even the creator of his world. And that, my friend, is just the beginning of what's to come.